And I'm going to read this, and by the time I get it read and you get it cut, it'll be turning into a confession type of thing, is what it gets turned into. Here's what happened. They accused me of killing 34 people in the newspaper. All right? Imagine yourself waking up some morning and seeing your picture on the front page with being accused of 34 murders. It is absolutely devastating. And you're thinking to yourself, is it possible that I could have done this and that I don't know? Because I don't have any recollection of killing 34 people. That's what you're going to say if you didn't do it, right? And people are saying, yes, you did. We can prove it. Rah, 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 rah. You say, well, I must be crazy because I don't even remember any of that. What is your proof? What do you base this on? He says, well, he wrote stories. He's written it all up in fiction. He must be doing it. I said, duh. That's supposed to be the evidence. My book is supposed to be the evidence. This is taking things out of context, all right? When she wrote to me, she was not interested in me, how are you doing? Gee, it's been a long time. Would you like to get back together again? It's, do you still write those stories? So when I find out that Sandra wants to make money, I say, yeah, I write it. And boy, do I ever, you know. And then she says, well, what if you never get out, you know? I said, well, we'll just write up a story like Donald Evans would just say, yeah, everything they said is true. I killed 34. We'll write it up as first person account. I said, boy, you can make a lot of money selling that, and it won't make any difference because I won't be able to get it getting out anyway, see? And that's where that's coming from. All that is a business decision, more or less. There's no evidence I killed anybody. This is the real thing, man. This is really scary. I'm doing it with real live people that are walking around, and you want to look. Oh boy, is they coming or not? You know? This character is a human monster, but he's a very believable human monster, and he functions very well in society, but when the moon is right, when the moon is right, when the moon is right, the creature, the beast, comes out. And, oh boy, is they coming or not? The woman is, by this time, very frightened. This is good, because the more frightened she is, the greater the thrill for me. I tell her to strip, but I let her leave her underwear on. I tie her to a branch and gag her if she is too noisy while I go about the business at hand. He is a scary character. And when you read this, you get scared. By the time you get to the end, you say, wow, is this a real guy? What? This guy could be around. I arranged the rope and the noose, and I dressed the woman in the white shroud, placed the pillowcase over her head, and then, if I feel like it, sit down and entertain her with a bit of my conversation. Terrorize her. Give her my ideas on what she will look like while she's hanging there, fighting the rope that is slowly choking the life out of her. Make it as real as possible for her, so that she is petrified with fear. Make her know that she is going to die. The noose is arranged so that she will strangle slowly, and she sits on a board between two limbs with a long rope leading off into the jungle. When it is time, I will go off into the jungle and pull the rope, and she will hang. Then I will go home and have something to eat, and bright and early the next morning I will be out hunting. I will find the body hanging from the tree, and only then will I really notice it, maybe fondle it, and maybe even have coitus with it. I will notice the expression on the face, the position of the body, explore every nick and cranny of her, perhaps mutilate her and delight in the smell of any urine or excrement that she may have passed while hanging there. I leave and then return, so it will be unbelievable to myself that I did the deed. I will not be able to remember doing it. Funny, isn't it? Funny, isn't it? Funny, isn't it?